Hey guys, welcome to Brony Breakdown. I'm Saberspark.
And I am Paleo.
And we will jump into this episode immediately. Paleo and I actually spoke, and we're going to now do it by time slots. As in, for now on, the first 15 minutes is news, and after that, the next 45 minutes is content, and the last 30 minutes is us talking to our guest. So, and who will be today? Will be DustyKatt. He's going to be talking to us about a retrospective EQLA and just the other conventions this summer. And I think that's it. That's the episode in a nutshell, right?
Yeah. We're not going to take questions this time because since we're coming back from EQLA and there's a lot of things we want to talk about.
A lot. On that note, let's go ahead and just hop into it. News of the week.
News. Well, there's something coming out this weekend.
About time.
Yeah.
It's been way too long. It's hard to
November 10th.
Hard to believe it's actually happening. Go and dust off the old bookmark that says Hacks Mega on it.
Yeah.
That's the guy's live stream I go to watch MLP. Yeah, guys, season 3 finally coming back. Yay! 2-parter as well, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah. And actually, afterwards there will be the Littlest Pet Shop show showing afterwards, which is also a 2-parter.
Yeah, don't knock it yet, guys.
Yeah, don't knock it yet, because I've seen a couple of the clips of it and it looks pretty decent. And it does have some of the writers from MLP, so it might be good.
Yeah, Ashley Ball is the voice actor for is someone strangling my chihuahua in my kitchen? Do you hear that?
I heard that.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Shut up! Alright, we're good here. Man, I wonder if a 20,000 ton mega... No, we're done here. We're done here. I was going to make a spaceship joke, but never mind. For those who watch this on YouTube and don't watch the live stream, they'll be like, what is he talking about? 20 megaton spaceship? What? Alright, so... Yeah, about time season 3 comes out. Excited, 2-parter. And so I think it's going to be a lot like the season finale of season 2, where it's just going to be a lot of action.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot more action. I'm going to kill that dog! Hold on. What are you barking at? What are you barking at?
Wow, you can actually hear him in the background. That's great. Saber? Saber, come back.
It's alright. She was just barking at her
Did
shadow.
you just kill your dog?
Oh, no, she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I just killed my dog, Bailey, of course. That's why. Dog won't be quiet. Why not murder it? That'll take care of it, yeah. Sure. How'd I do it? With this paperclip. Alright. Season 3, coming out soon. Yes. 2-parter. Ultimate, yes. Action and new villains and all kinds of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yes. Voice, the question still remains, who's going to be the voice actor for this new baddie?
Yeah.
They've kept it under wraps for quite some time.
Yeah, they haven't said who's going to be the voice actor.
Watch it be something completely opposite, like Rosie O'Donnell or something. Who would you want?
Somebody just said it. Tim Curry.
Yeah, that's it.
Or Mark Hamill. Yeah.
Ooh, that would work. But Tim Curry would be perfect. Hello there, Twilight Sparkle.
Morgan Freeman. Why?
What's up? Thank you. I'm doing my show right now. You good? Cool. All right, love you, Mom.
You walk the dogs.
Yeah, I'll walk the dog. Let me go with you. Let me go with her. My family just won't leave me. But it's all right because I love my family. Yeah, Tim Curry, a good one. Watch it just be John Delancey again.
That'd be weird.
It wouldn't do that.
Because he doesn't really do voices.
It's John Delancey. Yeah, that's his character. That's just who he is. Same thing with Tim Curry. He doesn't really, it's Tim Curry.
Yeah, but nobody can emulate his voice. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Same
with Gilbert Gottfried.
What if Gilbert Gottfried?
Can you imagine him as a villain?
Some giant black smoke rising. Twilight Sparkle. Twilight.
Nobody can do his voice. It's crazy.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Yeah. Or it could be someone completely new. Or it could be someone, who knows? Knowing the show, and here's the thing, knowing the show, appearances are deceiving. They obviously have kept it under wraps for some reason, and I think that has a lot to do with what will develop in the actual story itself. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because we really haven't had like a male antagonist who's like by the books a bad guy. Like, Discord's kind of like, you know, a troll. He's not some conqueror. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's name sounds like Sombrero. What if he's Hispanic? Oh my God! If only Ricardo Montalban was still alive. Hello, Twilight Sparkle. Hola. All right, move on. Should we move on to the next?
Yep.
No, let's move on.
The next thing is the Game Loft game released yesterday.
I've heard so many good things about that game.
Yeah.
Like Dusty played it last night. I know John Josica was talking about it on his Twitter. It sounds like it's gonna be good. It sounds like it's gonna be a really good game. I won't be playing it because, well, I'm a man and I play Halo.
Oh well, you can just—it's free. You can get it on your iPhone.
I'm joking. I'm poking fun at the fact that this is a podcast about ponies, and I just said I'm a man. I play Halo. Just make sure you all see the irony in my statement. God, this is so girly. I'm gonna go play Halo. By the way, my armor's pink. Actually, my armor in Halo is pink.
Really?
My gamer tag is "I'll be your lover," and I make my character a female, and I make her armor pink. And I always get messages like, "Oh my God, hey, are you a girl? What's your name?" And I'll be like, "My name is Debbie." And I'll be like, "Oh, Debbie, get in the warthog. Call shotgun, babe." All right. I don't know how I just totally got off topic with that. But no, that game sounds like didn't they get the original voice actor cast for that game?
Yeah, they did.
That's pretty cool. If only Debbie was in the game.
But yeah, they have a lot of like the background characters and stuff in there that you can like get for the town. You basically build Ponyville from scratch.
So it's like The Sims then.
I would compare it more to something like a freemium game like Farmville. Something like that.
Ew.
Where it's...
Gross. I'm just joking. So it is free?
Yeah.
What's the catch?
If you want to go really fast with a game, like Dusty was telling us last night, you can buy bits to get things faster, or you can just play it for free at your own pace.
So they're doing it kind of like League of Legends way, where it's like rotates a character. They kind of like you can play the game for free, but if you really want to be the best, then okay, yeah. Let's see what it is. All right, interesting, cool. All right, what do you think about it?
Well, I can't play it. I don't.
Get it for your Nokia. Get it for your Nokia.
What? Nokia? I don't even have an.
Get it for your carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon. But yeah, I don't have like an Android phone or a smartphone or anything, or an iPad or tablet. So.
Oh well, we'll have to wait until it shows up on the N64. All right, next.
The BronyCon documentary is now renamed Bronies, the extremely unexpected adult fans of My Little Pony.
It's got The Hobbit. Bronies, an unexpected journey. Bronies, the two towers, the two conventions. Bronies, fellowship. God dang it, it's my joke. I don't know, fellowship of the plushie. All right, well, yeah, they did change it. And they mentioned that before a few months back, I think. They said they would be changing the title. And they mentioned also something about in 2013 kind of condensing the documentary and making some changes to it. So I think it'd be a bit more adaptable for TV or Netflix or something like that. But, yeah, I mean, it makes more sense because if they call it the BronyCon documentary, well, first of all, using the title BronyCon, which could be legal, problems, who knows. And then it also includes Galacon and Buck, so it's like, well, it's called BronyCon, so why you call it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's Bronies, and they changed it. It makes more sense. Though the title doesn't really roll off the tongue, but that's just me. See, I'm all about, like, when it comes to naming things, I gotta make it it has to roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
Like coming up with the Brony Chronicles was difficult because I wanted to make something that sounded pleasing and entertaining.
Tell them how you came up with Brony Breakdown. The name.
If I recall, what was it?
Because you said like you were driving down.
I was driving.
Yeah.
We were just driving down the roads after it was after my presentation, like a day later, for a ballot in my class. I was driving down the road towards to get some Chinese food in Dawsonville, and I remember seeing cows or something.
Yeah.
And I looked at the cows. And I'm like, Brony Breakdown. Yeah, that works. That's it. I don't know why. Those are the two things that come to mind. The fact that I saw cows and I said Brony Breakdown. I don't know where the logic comes from, but I'm like, yeah, Brony Breakdown. You break things down just like cows. Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay. Last bit of news before we head into content is there was a rumor earlier this week about Disney looking to buy Hasbro. That has been denied.
Yeah.
So.
Buying Hasbro would be so expensive. And after them just buying Lucasfilms, you think they have money to throw around like that?
Yeah.
It's not true, though. I don't know where these rumors are coming from. I'm the kind of person where if the rumor has enough evidence, then I'll listen to it. But when there are certain websites that are very powerful putting up rumors, and it's like, oh God, it's the end of My Little Pony. Oh God, blah 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 blah. You gotta be careful. Bronies are sometimes a little bit too easily persuaded and scared. Like, for example, when Bronies are like, oh my God, will they be making a season 4? I don't know. It might be over after season 3. Let's just pause and stop for a think for a second, all right? MLP has been successful for its younger audience and its older audience. It's a cultural phenomenon. Now tell me, why would they stop that? Why? Oh, we just don't like money. Let's make another Potato Head series. We need Transformers 7. I'm just saying.
I think there's been more series than that.
I'm just saying, guys.
But yeah.
Use your head. Just don't. Logic is your friend. All right. And for those who are wondering why my voice is so raspy, I'll explain that later in the last part of our show when Dusty shows up. My voice is shot from Disneyland. That's all I'll tell you right now. And there's a huge story that goes behind it, or goes along with that. But for now, let's go ahead and hop into the content of the week.
Okay, do you need the link?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here you go.
Let's hit up those songs, and then we'll hit up the visuals. Content of the week. Kids' Choice Awards 2012, starring Justin Bieber as a dolphin.
What?
Who's on crack. Mr. Popper's Penguins, rated R. All right, this one's called General Mumble.
This is General Mumble's album he just released, which is a lot of his pony songs that he's made throughout this year. But now you can get it on Bandcamp and a neat little album. So I'll post the link to the album in the chat so you can go get it. It's $2.50. Not bad for.
Did you just say 50? Did you just say 50 cents?
What?
You just said 50 cents.
Yeah.
$2.50.
$2.50.
And I told that like this monster.
$3.50.
$3.50. All right, let's play. Really?
This is not that kind of
I heard a blunt or a
Yeah.
bong in the background.
If you want to go buy Mumble's album, here's the link.
Do it. Support the Brony musicians who are good. Mumble's one of them. And then get naked. All right, what's next?
And another one is the next one is actually another album from another one of my favorite musicians.
Replacer.
Yeah, and his stuff is really emotional. It's great. And here's a link to that. You played just about like a minute and a half of it.
Yep.
And all I can do is try to watch until they come back to me.
It's not dubstep. I don't like it.
Shut up, Taylor.
Or Skrillex. Wait, did something just move?
Well, my wings are all I need now. I swear to her I live in style. Come here, close your eyes and maybe stay a while. Let me introduce you to an imbecile. Well, you're gonna have to wait around
sorry.
if you want to see me fly. Watch close, look beyond the friendship in your eye. Don't worry, please, and if you have to let me by, please be still.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
Alright, and here's the link to the album again.
You're so sweet, linking things like that.
Keep,
Yo,
keep calm
that's
and
the-
canter on.
Hmm?
Keep calm and, I said keep calm and canter on by Replacer.
Don't tell me what to
Is
do.
EP. What? No.
Huh?
No.
Why?
Shut up.
Let's do it. This one's called Archie Living Tombstone Hush Club Club Mix. I almost said remix. Let's watch the song. Can you watch songs? Is that possible?
If you
I
have
could-
a visualizer, yeah.
I can hear the paint dry. The song is good, but it's missing something.
No, you don't.
Oh, I'm doing it! It's done. It's been done. No, but overall, that's a really good song, guys. It actually really makes me think back to 2011 and early 2012 when we had more of these kinds of songs. I mean, I don't know. When I joined the family, I grew up with songs like these so long ago. But that's Archie Living Tombstone Hush parentheses Club Mix parentheses. Parentheses. I just say titties by mistake. All right, let's go to Taps. Adheen. We got to see Taps at EQLA, actually. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. He makes some really awesome, unique music. Like that picture. Ooh. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When a poop tries to get drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Shut up.
With an attitude, pop it like it's hot.
God,
Sorry. taps. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. It's an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I'm sorry. It's so true. Kind of mixing the other songs. Can I do Fresh Prince? I can't do it now. I'll be quiet. I'm sorry. It's almost over. Oh, we hit 400 viewers again. That's nice. Haven't had that mark in a while. Yay! I love you all. Okay, so that was At Heen by Taps. A very underrated musician in the fandom. Go check it out. Ooh, So Great and Powerful.
Yeah.
Love and admiration. So Great and Powerful is probably one of the most just deep and intricate musicians in the fandom. He literally, like, I could tell he orchestrates these things, like, not the music, no, not musically, but I mean, like, he literally, like, plans these things out. Like, he changes his profile picture for every song he makes. There's a theme. There literally is a theme. I kid you not. I can't really just, he's just a deep person. He is. And he's Asian.
We belong. Hold it on.
So Gab's music's like a different level.
Power to the peaceful. She walks in astonishing health. Little bit on edge. Come on, my foreigner. I'm in love with the thought of sparks that set the prairie ablaze. Just a phase, my beautiful party girl. Cutie is worth the trouble to disappear 1,000 years. Let 100 flowers blossom. Oh, don't attempt to save them. Oh.
Alright, we're going to pause it right there, just save time. But yes, that is So Great and Powerful's E30, Love and Admiration. And if y'all get the chance to go listen to the rest of the song. And for those wondering, we'll be posting the list up here after we're done presenting the content, so y'all can go check it out for yourselves. As my voice goes away. Alright, ready?
We'll explain that later.
I will explain later. Almost done. We got 2 more songs, then move on to visuals. This one's called A Moon Ballad, featuring the runner...
Jay Carlson featuring runner 425, is it? Something like that?
1230.
1230. Okay.
Man, he was born back in the day. I like the word ballad.
Of the sun, the princess graces her magic upon us. The brightly glow will surely show the beauty of the sky. Though it will end, we've had our fill of light. The night begins, filling the land with darkness inside. Times are coming slowly, a chill in the air. All are asleep for now. Whoever thought the world would have a jealous princess again? Oh, Luna, don't fall in your troubles. You're too good for that, you know. That you shall always be the shining queen upon the moon and stars. Your face is dear as always, but your heart is so far. Please forever show your glow. Forever show your glow.
Well, and pause it right there. That is the 1 minute 30-second mark. A Moon Ballad featuring the runner 1230 by J. Carl 704. The only Brony that I know of who does ska in this fandom.
Yeah, I think he is the only one.
And is that's hey, cool.
Yeah, it's really good though.
That's a title. Yeah, it's really good. Once again, waiting for that pony polka. Wait, no, never mind. Flush Elsa. Lol. All right, next and last song, becoming popular Piranha remix. What is this? By Piranha Plant.
Yep.
Wow, 152 views. It's not one of those. I feel so hipster.
Yeah, and I like his stuff too.
I'll be the toaster, the talented girl on the floor. I'm the type of pony every pony should know. I'll be the one to watch the girl in the flow. I'm the type of pony every pony should know.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Becoming as popular can be.
Ooh.
My mark in our society. Bella, the pop star of the show. I'm the type of pony every pony should know.
How did I know you were gonna do that?
Because Superman likes ponies.
See how they hang on every word that I speak. My approving glance is what they all seek. I'm the creme de la creme, not just another Jane Doe. I'm the type of pony every pony should know.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Becoming popular, Piranha remix, really good stuff. Halo, how'd you find him?
I found him a while back and then I subscribed to him, but he doesn't really get that much attention, so.
You know what we should tell the crowd right now? Y'all want to be let in on a little secret? Hey chat, you want to know something? What's a secret? I'm making like what y'all think about. Alright, so Draft and I have been working on a little website. And I think I might have mentioned this before, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it again. So we thought, there's a lot of pony content out there, a ton of it. So much so that it's getting difficult for other sites to keep up with it. And I thought, hey, why not have EFN have a site that kind of sifts through it and posts the good stuff while giving the new stuff a fair chance as well, by having a democratic voting system to it, like that of Newgrounds. So, that's the idea. And that's something that we plan on doing 100%. Where there's a separate site on EFR or EFN for PMVs and for animation and fanfics and art. A site that can better maintain and distribute the information this fandom's throwing at it so rapidly. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing. So we'll have another website popping up here, hopefully the next month or two. And it will be able to give you guys an idea of what kind of content's out there on a daily basis. And I think we're going to do one for news as well, hopefully. So that's the idea. It's going to be, I guess, it's going to be like EQD, but it's going to be more democratic, as in you could submit stuff, and instead of saying, no, this is crap, unless it's actually honest crap. Like I've had my fair share of people saying, watch this, It's a 15-minute movie maker clip, a sepia tone of the show, and it's like, that doesn't count. But instead, we're going to put it to a voting system where the numbers prove who's the best. And by those merits, they rise to the top. Ta-da! Yay! Democracy! America! That's the idea. So, yeah, there you go. That's something to keep your eyes open for. We'll be needing your support 100% whenever it rolls around too, guys. Because I love you. I want your support. Because I want to be president of the United States. Speaking
Don't
of,
get to.
you know they spent over $6 billion in funding the campaigns?
Yeah.
To campaign about how to spend money well. Lol.
Irony.
I want to help you save money, so I'm throwing money everywhere. Free soda for all the senior citizens who vote for me. But yeah, let's move
Harvey
on.
texted me again.
Harvey is a crazy son of a pig. All right, this one, time for the visuals of the week. Fluttershy's Bird Choir by name. All right,
what his name
Morisato 54.
It's the same guy who made the Twilight and the Rainbow Dash wood thing.
Let's watch
and he made a new one with Fluttershy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little thing.
Yeah. It's a little
Geppetto. Wow. So that's what my inner intestines look like. See, on the top it's Fluttershy and the birds, but at the bottom it's Rainbow Factory.
Oh God, what?
The birds, they're all blind. Yeah, sing for me. God, the craftsmanship of this fandom is just abnormally good. See, Rainbow Factory. You guys getting a workout.
Yeah, he has to like crank it fast enough to where it actually kind of sounds like the theme. So he has to do it really fast.
He's probably got a huge right arm. Cool. Fluttershy's Bird Choir. That's pretty nifty as far as unique content goes. All right.
Yeah, and he has another one with Rainbow Dash and another one with Twilight.
Dear Octavia, by Fantasy Blade. What is? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the same guy who made the.
Oh my God.
昨日は鹿、今日はあなた。
Oh my God. So Kiwi.
so Kiwi.
Kiwi everywhere.
It's the same guy who made the Higurashi
all,
opening.
All the Kiwi. Then I just noticed Lord Frollo as Fluttershy down here.
What?
Koku Nero, what are you
is that?
doing? I like click on it for a second. What in the world? What? Like, we don't have time to play it, but Fluttershy. Oh my, that's fantastic. What do you think she's singing about? If Fluttershy was Frollo, what would she be singing about?
I don't know.
Angel? I don't know. No, not Angel. I don't know. Fluttershy doesn't really want anything. All right.
Yeah. Next video.
Yeah, next video. Next! Megatron's favorite song.
It's just a little promo from the hub.
Oh, yeah, the promo actually did this. They ponies are even spreading to Transformers now.
Soundwave can pick up radio signals from across the universe. Play my favorite song.
My little pony, my little pony.
Good stuff.
I used to wonder.
The Transformers Prime. 26
I'm now a huge fan of Megatron.
Starting Thursday at 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific. It could happen only on Megatron's hub.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be supporting the Megabots now. What are they called?
The Decepticons?
Yeah, those are the ones. Those are them. Yeah.
Those are the ones.
The Megabots. Oh God, just pull my cord out. My umbilical cord, apparently. It's all right. Yeah, that was from the Hub TV network, guys. So as you can tell by that was not a Brony who made that stuff. The best pet The best pet ever.
Yeah, this
All
is
right,
great.
let's check it out. This is by ACRacebest.
All right. Now these games will determine which one of you has the most important qualities I'm looking for in a pet.
Ugh. The rainbow mustache makes this. Look at that. That's amazing. Here, I'll do this with my hooves. The best pet ever by ACRacebest. Because, you know, Nigel Thornberry's the best. Beyond Her Garden. Official music video by Mega James Studios. Apparently is a partner because he's got one of those little cool partner yeah. Now, is he's a newcomer. I haven't heard of him before.
Yeah, I haven't seen him before.
Annotations, no thank you. Let's play.
It's not quite there. You kick it off and say it's just not fair. A simple man living simple dreams. But that's not quite as it seems.
What? This is how Space Jam started?
It is, holy crap.
What? Is this what this song's about?
I don't know. I guess he just listened to it and then.
Because I thought it was about people getting beaten up or something. I don't even know anymore.
Somebody said in the chat, so this is what Saber meant by pony space.
And suddenly a giant UNSC frigate crashes into you. What? Well, that was visual. That was about Mega James, Beyond Her Garden, official music video. Didn't Brony Dance Party do one about those?
He did Beyond Her Tomb.
That's the one about her getting killed, right?
Yeah, I think.
I never really looked into that. I don't understand. She finds carrots as killer. Sounds like a sequel to The Wicker Man. Oh god. I'm in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Galaxy Art, you son of a dog. I love you. Because you put my background pony in this. So Galaxy Art Forever made a video with Rob Bob called The Pony in the Car. And it's about Sibsy. And I know Monty was the one who did the voice acting for Sibsy. And then Mando did voice acting for himself. And they threw my OC character in the background. My red alicorn. I'm joking. But There's an inside joke before I show this video where Sibsy, you know, the actual person who works on the show, she hates Corollas. Like she's a big car person. She's into cars, but she despises Corollas for some reason. So yeah, this is how she responds to him. She loves ducks too. I don't know who that idiot is in the background though. He's fat.
Hey, Sibsy, look at what I just bought. Pretty sweet, huh? Yeah, I decided to buy this here beauty after I saw one of
the... Oh god, I love it. You know what's the best part is ACRacebest drives a Corolla.
Yeah.
And he's apparently good friends with Sibsy as well. Sibsy's good friends with everybody. She's awesome. But yeah, she hates Corollas. Better not show her my Hyundai accent either. How much does it get? Oh, 10 cups of rice to the gallon. Because, South Korea. Alright, next. Dead Man Ponyland.
Yeah, it's been on Dead Man Wonderland.
By RSMV to you. Let's watch it.
It's really cool.
Wow. This fandom just doesn't stop. What the? This is amazing effects. I'm scared. Corolla! That's Dead Man Ponyland by RSMV2U. Really good After Effects. I mean, he's got things to learn still, but pretty dang good. Better than I could do. I don't even know how to download After Effects. Alright. Pori Shift. Yes,
Pony Roy Chuck.
By Parnas.
By
Parnassus.
Yeah.
And he's good. He's a really awesome PMVer. Let's watch it.
More Moonspeak.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, yay!
I love PMVs like this.
Good afternoon. My name is Twilight
What just happened? Parnassus. Pony!
Oh, yeah, there's-
What's up? What?
Never mind.
What?
I'll add it to the list. But there was another thing that I almost forgot.
Oh, you son of a... Let's watch this. This one's called Touch Philly Gets Philly 2012 Sinister Remix. What up? By Rabies. Rabies made a video recently. I missed this. Okay, Rabies Bun's one of the best PM videos out there. Let's enjoy this. This is new for me. Yoshi Island. I wonder when Vegas made their program, they ever would have asked people to do this stuff with their software. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's that? Oh God. Oh yeah! This is amazing. Our 3 Avalactic viewers are dying right now. It's almost over, hold on! Right. God, I love Reeves. Touch.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that last week we didn't have an episode. There's a couple of things that I forgot.
You're dumb. This should have been a promo for season 3. By Ali Bakan. Alright, Ali Bacon. This video is called...
Yeah, the next couple are short, though.
This should have been the promo for season 3. Let's watch it.
Did you see the apple bloom?
What? That should have been the promo for season 3. That was amazing. Alright. Next, Luna Daria opening. This was new. This is from Miami Lacem.
Yep.
Alright, let's watch it.
This is like brand new.
Luna doesn't give a crap.
Excuse me.
She doesn't care.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boring. Amazing. All this fandom, I swear. I swear. Alright, we got 2 more. We got 10 minutes left. This one's called We Don't Like Ponies. Oh god, Video Bakery. These guys just they're gonna go far.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna go far with what they can do.
If they keep it up, it's one of those channels where you can just tell that they get that YouTube feel to it. It's called We Don't Like Ponies. It's funny.
Hey, what you want? You know what I can't stand? People that are different than you? Yeah, but there's something I can't stand even more than that. What's that? Ponies. What's that? Ponies? Ponies. I hate ponies too. I hate everyone that watches that show. I hate everyone who's ever seen that show. I hate everyone that's seen that show in passing while changing the channel to go to some other show. I hate everyone that knows what the show is. We know what that show is. I hate us. I hate every episode of both seasons 1 and 2. I hate every episode of season 3. But season 3 don't come out till November. Hey, Dale. Talking about ponies. No, Dale. 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 We don't like ponies, Dale. We don't like ponies and we don't watch them. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Merc.
Dale. That was Dale. He hates ponies, too. Is your ringtone the My Little Pony theme song? You know which pony I can't stand? Which pony? Applejack. I can't stand Pinkie Pie. I can't stand Rarity. Rainbow Dash. Twilight. Sparkle. Cheerily. Apple Bloom. Sweetie Belle. Scootaloo. Princess Celestia. Brayburn. Octavia. Big Macintosh. Hoity-toity. Derpy Hooves. I'm not wearing My Little Pony shirt right now. Nor am I. Mare Mare. Cranky Doodle Donkey. Final Scratch. Queen Croissant. Shining Armor. Princess Luna. Bon Bon. Fancy Pants. All the Wonderbolts. Flim Flam.
All the Wonderfuls.
However, if there was one pony I had to say I dislike the least, it would have to be Fluttershy. She's very nice. Very good to her friends.
Dislike them.
All those little animal critters she has. Takes care of them all. No one asked her to. She does it.
No one asked her to. She does it.
Such a sweetheart. I would say the one that I hate the least would be Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash? She is my least favorite. Don't you talk bad about Dashy. You remember that episode where she goes around acting like a superhero just because she saved a couple people? Big whoop. I'm sorry, how many cartfuls of people did you save recently? I hate her. She's super confident and really cool. If I didn't know any better, I would say you watch My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, on a regular basis.
Good. That's their friends. Very sweet. No one asked her to. No one asked her to.
She just does.
She just does it for her friends. All right, last one. EQLA, Maggie, Fluttershy, Magica, OP.
It's basically Fluttershy as Madoka.
Oh, let's watch it then.
Yeah, if you've ever seen this anime.
By Eagle Rupture anime. It's got dislikes on it though. I don't know why. Oh, why is she crying? Typical anime, I just know it. It's gonna be the typical anime opener, where they'll be running up a hill, smiling at the sun, friends flying through the air. I guarantee
Saber,
it.
shut up.
I guarantee
Enjoy
it. Watch it. Here it goes. What the heck? Told you they're flying right now, I guarantee it. Paleo, I'm scared. Paleo, what's going on?
Have you never seen Madoka Magic?
No, I only watch Dragon Ball Z. Run, Fluttershy, run! I told you they would. And they're flying again, I tell you, it happens. There it is! There's a shot! Anime. Yep, anime. Typical anime! Except for Rarity being decapitated at the end, that was different.
Yeah, that's a point of the one of the.
Seriously, that's
anyway. You gotta watch it. It's only 13 episodes.
typical anime opening. This is how it goes, alright? A girl standing in the middle of the city crying. No one else is there. A little teardrop hits the bottom of the screen. The caption appears saying name of the show. Next thing you know, you have the main character running in the grassy field with one of her little side character pets running with that main character. Then she jumps in the air and she flies, and then Vegeta flies behind her, and then the rest of the cast starts showing their faces by turning their head. They're doing something like really typical, like eating food or whatever. And they turn their head and look at the camera while they're, it's like if there was a Brony anime, that's how it'd be like. It'd be ACRacebest like laughing and then look at the camera.
Dude, we should have done that at EQLA.
DustyKatt combing his mustache and looks at the camera all seriously.
No, he's got to be standing on a cliff and like looking out towards it.
Kind of the blonde mustache guy from Full Metal Alchemist. That reminds me of Dusty.
Really?
Seriously, that's anime. That's all the animes open. Seriously, that's how it happens. Every anime ever made.
We've got to do an anime opening next time we go to Los Angeles then.
Yes, we do. Dragon Soul!
Anyway, guys, if you want to see the videos or the songs, here's the link to all of those sources.
Good job, Paleo. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Son, I'm not disappointed. All right. At this time, I believe Dusty, he said he'd be home around this time because he had to work a little bit later. So he should be home soon. DustyKatt is our guest tonight. So for those who come for the content, we'll see you all next week. For those who want to stick around, which I recommend you do, we'll be chatting about EQLA, our retrospect, talking to Dusty because he was there with us. She was our roommate. And we'll be chatting about the con and also the BronyCon documentary screening and what we thought about it. So, yeah, stay tuned. Until then, I'm going to go use the restroom. Before I do, let me go and do our little Twitter shout-out for those who support us.
Yeah, while you're doing the Twitter shout-out, I'm going to go to the restroom.
Go ahead, Paleo. Do it, you disgusting son of a... What? Go ahead.
What?
Huh? Spaceship crash. Let me go ahead and remove these vids here. I'll keep them up. Cool. All right. I'm scrolling around. By the way, guys, we haven't hit this many viewers in a long time. So for those who showed up, thank you. I really enjoy your company and the support. So thank you very much. Let me go ahead and go to the tweet and start naming off retweeting and stuff like that. So let me go and find my tweet. All right, we have 27 retweets. Wow. The Loyal Brony, thank you so much. Andrew Pyle, Jibbin War, Craig Zabroni, AK Shamu, Daniel Sparkman, Bertie Watterson, Blue Moon 24, Nicholas Chapman, Pony Boy, Lisa, Cody Michael, Pinky Breeze, Bass Trouble, NLR, Twilight Sparkle, Go Tell It See, Ali Monty, I love you, Monty. Adam Freddy, Ninja Dragon 1.
What is it? Yeah, that's why it's funny.
Ninja Dragon Warrior 96. Awesome.
Wait, did somebody actually make...
Yes, I love it. Amazing. Knuckles
Someone made that name.
Yeah, someone actually made that. Look, someone actually made that. Ninja Dragon Warrior 96. It was born 96. Knuckle Shy.
They made it because of you.
Hunter Sheem, Silicon Brony, Xander, Galaxy Art, and Gray Brother. Thank you all so much for the retweets. Really appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure those who also favored it also retweeted. Yes, they did. Sandra, thank you so much. Sandra also has her own show with MLP, Pegasisters Live, on Sunday. Go check it out here on Everfree Network. And that is it for Shouts of the Week. So, in the meanwhile, I'm going to use the bathroom, get some water. Paleo will sing for you, and we'll be right back.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you will!
No.
Yes. Oh, don't worry. Paleo and say he's going to go crash a spaceship right into a couple of
I'll just crash the spaceship.
Yeah, you would, you dummy. Poop face. Alright, let me go ahead and go to this. Alright, you can keep it entertained while I'm gone.
Sure.
Will you? Oh, I need to show that. Race, if you're online, can you link me that video with the Okay, so let me go ahead and show this before we leave. Before I use the bathroom. I'm not sure if Race can hear me or not. Hold on. I'll find it. Where is it? Panic and Seville here. Hold on. Alright, so I'll go ahead and tell you all a little story about EQLA. And for those who were online for Final and Friends last night, they probably heard it already. So, here's the story. ACRacebest, the fellow who is in charge of Bronies React, and a really good friend of mine, he came to EQLA, and we all hung out. And once again, awesome dude. Hilarious. Amazingly cool guy to hang out with. And he's very funny in the way that, like, nothing scares him. Nothing will ever, like, intimidate him to not, you know, be a goofball. So, when we were walking into the opening ceremony room, there was a piano being playing My Little Pony songs. And a lot of people were standing and singing. Or no, they weren't standing, but they were sitting down singing the songs with the piano. And I made the joke saying, come on, guys, let's hurry. We're late for work. Oh, I'm sorry, we're late for church. We're late for church. And then, you know, they giggled to each other. And I said, you know, and personally, this is how I feel. I don't like it when bronies sing in large groups like that. It feels creepy to me. It's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't. It feels very cultish to me. Now, there's only one time I was cool with that, and that was at Everything Northwest, and the entire room was singing with Daniel Ingram and William Anderson and those guys, because, you know, the guys who make the songs, if they want to sing it, well, by God, you're going to sing the song with them. But besides that, I really don't like singing in large groups of people. So I told Race, I said, it's like church. It's like bronies are at church. And Race then said, Saber, hold my camera, which I held it. And Saber, not Saber, I'm Saber. Race walked into the aisle. Actually, I'll show you the video. I'll just show you the video.
Yeah.
I won't show this one. Let me show the other one first.
It's around the 7-minute something mark.
Yeah. Here, this is exactly what happens. Don't need me to explain it.
Guys, come on. It's time for church.
I hope you practice.
Sounds like it's church, doesn't
Everybody
it?
bow your heads. Wait, where's my candle? Now we're scripture singing.
Saber, did you remember your candle?
I hate singing. I do. Saber, 1 second.
Here he goes.
Race. Oh God.
I died laughing.
Saber's laughing way too hard. Yeah,
My woman laugh.
No fear. Chin hug. Oh God, Race, that was on the live stream. They're all going, Ace, 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 Ace. That was great.
That is too awesome.
ACRacebest, no fear. And then someone decided to animate it. And apparently, I like my Amish neck beard I got going on. Like, I love it. It's like ACRacebest is like a male version of Applejack, and I'm like, go plow the fields.
Saber, 1 second. Race. Oh God.
Yes, I will. Saber's laughing way too hard.
Race has no fear whatsoever. No fear. If you have him and Jax Blade together, I think the world actually would implode upon bravery. Not even joking. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and Paleo will keep you all entertained while I'm gone. So let me go ahead and open up.
How am I gonna do that?
Paleo, I don't know, Paleo.
No.
Take the wheel.
No.
Jesus, take the wheel.
We'll talk about that later too.
We will. Let me go ahead and pull the picture here. And there we go. Look at that. We're all legit and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Picture. All right, let me go use the bathroom.
Go use the bathroom.
Upon that nasty sound effect, let me go use the bathroom. BRB.
BRB.
All right. We're still waiting for Dusty.
Yeah. Still waiting on him.
Shut up, Haley. You smell like turnips.
What?
You heard me.
Turnips. Turnips? Why would I smell like turnips? By the way, if you still haven't gotten the link for the content, here it is again. I can't show any videos because I'm not in charge of the live stream.
Can you all hear my toilet?
What?
Can you hear my toilet?
No.
I'm sitting
No,
down.
I can't hear your toilet.
I'm sitting down now. Sorry. All right. Let's see if Dusty's back here. Not yet. Not yet.
If we can't have Dusty, what about Race?
Hold on. Is he? Hold on.
Race is online.
Race, do you want to join us for a bit? It can be you and Dusty and everybody. Screw it. Imagine to the call. He might be busy. But no, it went through. Race, how's it going, bro?
Hey, I am sick.
What? What happened?
I don't know. It just happened. I didn't try to. I don't know.
Conquer.
I think it's because like in the last starting Friday night, I have not gotten much sleep at all. Yeah.
You know, I told you not to make out with that waitress at the Waffle House.
Yeah, but you know what?
Waffle House.
She gave me an extra waffle.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Yeah. Just enjoy.
It was so good seeing you again at EQLA.
Oh my god, it was too much fun. And I see everyone in the chat apparently enjoyed that whole church scene.
Dude, where did you? I mean, was just something random just popped in your head, and you're like, "I'm going for it."
Honestly, that's how most of the stuff happens. You made the church comment, and I was like, "Okay, they're like beams of light falling from the sky. Everything's just way too perfect. It's gonna happen." And yeah, I just went for it.
Amazing.
And apparently,
I lost it.
apparently the live stream saw it because like Cowboy Dave and the 8-track were focusing on you.
I'm waiting for them to actually upload that video.
Same here.
Let me see if they have uploaded it yet. If they have, then it'd be hilarious to see it again.
Yeah, I haven't seen it uploaded to the Everfree channel yet.
Oh, come on, Everfree.
Come on now.
God, I hate working for this dumb network. Jeez, I hate everything.
It's fun. I realized that all the video blogs I've been posting, I'm like, oh, you know what? I need to like hurry up on that because I still have to post the bonus to the reaction to cupcakes, and I'm trying to get all that done before season 3 begins.
Oh yeah,
God, that's around.
And I don't have very much time, so expect like all of day 2 to be posted by tomorrow. It's gonna be madness.
See, it's funny because when you first started doing the blog recordings, I was thinking like that's gonna be a lot of hard work. But after you've done them, it's like I like looking back and watching it and be like, oh yeah, it's good times, good times.
Yeah, I'm just glad no one's like punched me yet for shoving a camera in their face. Dusty, I think, has come close.
Race,
but he's Dusty.
I think it was you who said that yesterday. Ray, not you. You said that Dusty's a guy who keeps us all in line. Like he's like the guy who's like.
He's the moderator. Of, like,
Saber, stop it! I'll hit you. He actually punched me in the arm on Thursday. We were and nothing like out of spite at all. He was, of course, Dusty's like a big old brother to me. Seriously, he's a big brother. Because him and Draft were texting at Downtown Disney. I took a picture of them both texting on their phones, and I said, "Nerds!" and I tweeted that. And then Dusty, like 5 minutes later, punched me in the shoulder and goes, "That's for calling me a nerd." See, big brother, best friends forever. No, but if I want to start singing, let me get
You secretly do like singing. You just don't
by
wanna-
myself. In my
That was another great thing.
Stories.
So Final Draft he made this really awful pun during the voice acting panel, and nobody got it. There's a couple of in the audience.
No, it was during the Faust panel when
Was it Faust?
Yeah.
It was a panel. That's all I know.
it was one of the panels, but he was like because one of the question. Oh yeah, it was a voice actor panel. It's like, what would Pinkie Pie do if she woke up with wings? And Draft said, "Well, I know one thing that she would be. She would be surprised." and then people were like, and then Race was like, "Ha!"
Yeah, no, it was so great. The timing was impeccable. Everybody was like, ha ha ha. Then Race goes, ha! Just, ha!
I didn't realize that that Draft heard me do that, or realized it was me until last night.
Oh man,
And
it was
he
so
was
much fun messing with Draft.
I love it.
Because during Draft's panel, I texted him things like "How old are bears?" just to see how he'd react to it. Because I texted him "How old are bears?" which is an inside joke between the EFR team, and he look at his phone and then he just stare at the AV section of the room. He just gives his death glance to me.
It was good times.
Oh, it was. Disneyland was amazing.
Oh man, you ready to go back like tomorrow?
I'm flying out tomorrow, man. On my way.
All right, see ya. See you soon.
Disney World.
In Orlando.
World. Jeez.
That was my first time going to Disneyland. It was amazing.
So how many rides did you end up getting to go on?
I think we went on about 10, I'd say. We went on Pirates, Haunted Mansion, Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain. No, I'm sorry. Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear ride. Then we went to California Adventure after that. Does the restaurant count as a ride? I'm sorry, I'm not funny.
It depends.
On the water, the Grizzly Rovers ride, soaring over California, and then that California roller coaster, and then Cars. So 9.
Nice. Yeah, we the trick. Obviously, when you come from out of town, you don't really get that much of an option. But going on a Thursday compared to a Friday makes a huge difference during this time. Yeah, because everyone's in school. Fridays fill up because a lot of people don't have class on Friday.
Yeah.
So you'll get that. I mean, I say that now. During summer or the hardcore winter months, it doesn't matter when you go. It's gonna be insane. But
it was a blast, though.
Yeah, but you guys took it easy though. You got there around what, noon?
We got there around 11 a.m.-ish or so. A.m.-ish, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't go too crazy. You didn't get there at 8.
It was a blast. That's all I can say. I loved it. and the lines weren't too bad. There was the longest line we ever stood in was that Toy Story line in which we left. It was a 40-minute wait. And I was like, why is it a 40-minute wait for a freaking Toy Story adventure ride? And then the roller coaster was 5 minutes. It's like, well, let's go on the roller coaster against all my judgment and common sense.
Do you know how bad I wish I was there sitting next to you with the camera?
you would have censored so many bad words out of that. Well, I can tell you. Okay, so I guess I might as well talk about this since Dusty, isn't here yet. So, at Disneyland, the EFR staff had the pleasure to rediscover the fact that I'm terrified of heights and drops. And then they said, let's make today a day where you face your fears. So we start off with the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which had 2 drops, and I'm screaming, and they start laughing out loud, and they're like, oh my god, this is the best day ever. I'm like, at my own expense. And then we went on Thunder Mountain, which had really crazy turns and twists, and the entire time I'm saying, Jesus, take the wheel. And we kept going from ride to ride to ride. And of course, went on that Grizzly Rivers ride, which Ray's showed up. He showed up right after the roller coaster ride, but on the Grizzly River ride, we went on that twice. And the first, and that was after our EFR team met up with Josh Dean and his other BronyCon friend, because they're the fellows who work with BronyCon staff. Met with them, and then we met up with the Creepers, and we went on the Grizzly Rivers and Mando, and went on that Grizzly Rivers ride. Well, our team had to split up into 2 different, tubes or tire, little water tire things. You know what I'm talking about? Boats, yeah, those things. Boats, excellent.
Well, actually, technically, they're rafts.
Rafts, there we go.
Yeah.
Final raft. Lol. I'm sorry. But, so, the first raft was me and the EFR team, except for Draft. He went with the Creepers and Mando and those folks. Well, apparently they could hear me screaming the entire time, because we went first. And then after the ride was over, I'm, like, walking, out of the line of that ride, and Michelle runs up to me saying, Saber, go, let's go again. You're going with me this time. And I'm like, no. And honestly, my brain was saying, I don't care if it's Apple Bloom or whatever. I don't care who asks me. I'm not going on this ride again. and then because I'm like, I'm done. This is the last ride of the day for me as far as the big ones go. And then she runs in front of me and she started using her Apple Bloom voice, saying, oh please, and then she goes, because I want it now, and because she knew that I couldn't say no to that. She used her Apple Bloom voice and literally said my name in her Apple Bloom voice, but Saber, and I paused and I'm like, oh God damn it, fine. I didn't say that, I thought it, and I'm like, fine, let's go. And so it was, because I was already soaking wet, and I was wearing my nice jeans for the entire trip, which apparently I decided to wear my nice clothes for Disneyland. So we went on the ride again. And this time it was Draft, Cowboy Dave, Michelle's mom, Mando, and me. And I believe, that was the team. And Michelle's dad, I believe. So we're going on the ride, and Dusty was there. Dusty was the one who filmed it. And I'm screaming like a baby, terrified the entire time. I got absolutely soaked on the ride, and they were laughing at my expense again. But once again, I'm a good sport, and I, lol, whatever, do it for the lol.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, that's just how I do. That's how I do, son.
Yeah, man.
That's how I do. People like to laugh at my expense, and it works.
We love you, Saber.
I know. As long as people are laughing, having a good time, I'm cool with that.
Exactly.
So the last ride was the roller coaster, and that was the ride where I felt absolutely nauseous. Like that was the one that was pushing the envelope for me. I almost backed out, saying I can't do this. It's just I've done the other rides, I can't do this. And Draft's like, I'm pulling rank, you're going with me. And I faced my fears, and I sat in the front of the cart with Draft, and then crapped my pants. I didn't really crap my pants, but hypothetically speaking, my brain crapped itself with fear. I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified.
The picture. So I met up with you guys just after that?
Yes, right after that ride, you met up with us.
Is that why you were running? See, at first I thought you were running because you were so excited to see me. But now I get that you're running away from the ride.
Both, man. I was running away. I was literally that ride's like, it wasn't me being like, ha ha ha, oh, everybody's laughing with me. This is great. It's more like, I'm screaming. I'm like, I felt like I was gonna die. My body was said my body said, Saber, you are dying right now. And there's.
I thought you were a good sport for going on that ride, though.
Oh, I mean, I'll go on it again. It was I loved it. It was
good.
it was thrilling. Definitely, let's do it.
Let's do it.
There was a part where the coach takes you over a little restaurant where little families are sitting outside eating food, and all you could hear is when I went over. I could only imagine what they heard from the ground. They probably just heard "fuck." I mean, I know I was saying that at least 50% of the time. But yeah, it was a fun ride. If I can find the pictures. Hold on.
Oh yeah, the pictures.
The pictures are what make this just everything. Just in the pictures.
All right. Yeah, here we go. So this is me and Draft when the roller coaster first took off. And it's been retweeted 39 times. My God. Yeah, Draft's having fun, and I was screaming. Actually, Josh sent me a video that he filmed of their coaster taking off. Let me pull it up.
Good.
hold on. And then after that, I'll open up the mic for you. I want to hear what you thought about the con and everything compared to other conventions. All right, so this is it's only 2 seconds longer, but this is. Let's watch it one more time. You can almost hear my voice. Everybody else is saying "fa" as I go by. Listen. That's being laggy. Hold on, one more time. It's being laggy, whatever. But yeah, I wasn't the happiest camper, but whatever. It was fun.
I'm imagining what it is it's that whole, like you think you're hearing people scream, and you're not. It's just one person on that roller coaster. It's just Saberspark.
That was... You think that was combined scream? It was actually that was my lungs decompressing my fear all at once.
Part of the scream was coming out of your mouth, the other was coming out of both of your nostrils.
God, it was great. All right, so tell me, the convention. This is your second one of the year, correct?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you went to Everfree Northwest, which...
I did. Everfree Northwest was the first convention I've ever been to for anything. Ever.
How did it stack up against EQLA?
EQLA. For starters, there was going into it, which, obviously I hadn't experienced it yet, but there were a couple things where I was like, oh man, Equestria LA, because I was a little bit worried based on, the price difference was quite different. I mean, it was pretty much twice as much as Equestria LA. But obviously it was right in my backyard. There was no way I wasn't going to go. And so there was that, and then it was 2 days, not 3, so I was already kind of like, oh man, I hope it really stacks up to, these other conventions, because, it's my local convention. I want it to do well. But that was all the pre-stuff. That was, just kind of hoping nots and whatnot. And yeah, as far as everything goes, I absolutely had a blast. I felt like this convention really allowed people to get up close and personal with a lot of the special guests. I felt like that was one of the big things that I thought was really nice. I mean, Michelle was literally just walking around the convention, it felt like. And then at one point, I almost walked literally into Tara Strong. But I think she was doing that on purpose. I don't know. But it just felt like there was a lot of freedom going on. I hope my roommate walks in right now and wonders what I'm doing. That'd be good. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun. It felt like there was plenty of space for everything. No elevators. That was nice, because we all know how Everfree.
Elevator con.
Yes, but I mean, it's hard for me to stack them up because I had such different experiences. Everfree was a road trip. It was in Seattle. I had never been up in that area. I drove up. I was with a group of friends prior to even getting there. So, people I knew outside of convention time, I guess you could say. They're people that I was actually staying with. So that was different, because this one, it was like all me. So I was literally running all over the place. And I mean, but it was fun. I thought both conventions did incredibly well. My first 2 conventions, and I have very, very little, if anything, to complain about either.
Excellent. Paleo, how do you feel like Everfree Northwest stacks up with EQLA?
Definitely the venue is really, really nice for EQLA, because the convention center itself is huge. And I like that.
Did you see downstairs, by the way? Did you see the basement?
I didn't see downstairs, but I like how it was able to hold more cons, because there was the other thing, the legal aid thing going down, and there was the Vanguard.
Bathrooms.
The Vanguard tournament, which I had no idea that thing existed. Vanguard is a trading card game, apparently.
Oh.
And
they obviously picked a venue that could definitely take it.
Yeah, because I see all of these other conventions being held in hotels, and really a convention center is much better for these things, because it's made for these types of things. A convention, because it's called a convention center. So.
And the venue was amazing as far as like having commodities around.
Yeah, definitely.
And plus, another thing I liked was every panel had enough room
Yep.
for everyone. So it's not like you. I know there were a couple cases where things would get really crowded at Everfree. It's funny. I just blew it because now I looked at Everfree Network, and now whenever I say the two, I'm gonna have to feel like I need to distinguish that I'm talking about a convention and not a network.
Everfree Network Con. Sign up today.
But yeah,
it was fun. It was just good.
Now, Saber, what was your personal favorite moment?
Oh lordy. Well.
Lordy.
Oh lordy. Oh mercy on me, Celestia. Oh lordy. No, it was just great seeing everybody again. When I walked into the room where everybody was crashing in, I mean, it wasn't like, oh my god, it's good to see you again. It was like, okay, and like, hey, Draft. I just kind of a little head nod. Hey, Draft, what's up, Dusty? Where's my room? Oh, where's my bed? Okay, I'm just tossing my stuff over here. I just sat in my bed, got my phone. I'm like, so, what's for dinner? It really is nonchalant. Like when Paleo came in, it was just once again, it's just seeing friends again. Like it's not like we freak out like girls. I might say that I'm not being sexist, but like my little sister could spend a day away from her best friend. They see each other the next time. They're like, oh my god, I love you, missed you. Oh my god. And we're like, what's up? How's it going?
No, I was screaming like a girl.
I mean, well,
like the whole ride.
After seeing a person 3 times, like I saw Dusty at BronyCon and Everfree Northwest, so seeing him at EQLA is the 3rd time. So I'm gonna give him a hug, and be like, hey, what's up, bro? That's it. But for you, it was the 2nd time, so I was a little bit more excited. I was like, oh my god, kiss for you.
Yeah, kisses. Yeah. Yeah.
But like how it gotta feel silent after that.
Oh yeah, let me tell ya, KissCon.
ACRacebest Saberspark OTP.
OTP, original turnip, Patrick.
You know the fandom we're talking to. You guys have to be careful.
Fanfics, ahoy.
I know, that's why I said it.
OTP.
Great.
But it was just great seeing everybody again.
Yeah. So where's that Dusty character?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we might have been working late tonight, so.
We might have to
postpone.
postpone.
We'll keep on for another 30 minutes because we don't really have a time limit.
Let me text him just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna text Paleo since
Tari's been texting me during the show about things. I don't know why.
Define things. But no, it was the highlights of the con for me. Definitely Disneyland, hanging out with my buddies all over again. That was great. Having an awesome place to hang out with, having fun times. It was just amazing.
Oh yeah.
Then it's weird because Paleo and I were talking about this. After going to so many conventions, you kind of get bored with them after a while. Not the people, but the actual.
But the things that.
Whoa!
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. Go on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying I'm sick of your face.
Well, so that's how it is.
That's how it is. Right. Both of you. I hate you both. Die.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's it. It's happening right now. This is real. I'm joking. What I'm saying is, after seeing 4 voice actor panels, I kind of get the picture after a while. I kind of know everything about them.
Yeah, and people ask, the same questions.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God.
But the questions this time, they were not really screened. That
would be one thing I would probably say. Yeah.
Yeah, they did have people screening, but not Everfree's people screening.
This is the questions you'll get. And I'm not going to into comedic detail. I'm just saying in a nutshell. These are the questions you get. People saying, how do I become famous? People saying, OMG, here's my 5 minutes in the spotlight. Let me talk for the next few minutes. Saying thank you over and over and over and over again instead of paying to go talk to you, the autograph lines. Or someone just standing there struggling to ask a question that has nothing to do with anything. Like, Draft will say, okay, make sure the question isn't about asking about season 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or about, future pony stuff. What do they ask? So, can you tell us, about the episode coming out tomorrow? Can you tell us why you got rid of Derpy? It's like, no, you don't ask about that. Stop it.
Stop it. God.
See, now I was a bit more furious about that at the QA though. The QA, the BronyCon documentary screening, that was.
Oh yeah, well.
That's
well, first we should
when you're
probably
paying.
talk about,
When you're,
yeah.
when you're paying money for that, it's annoying. You know what? Let's go ahead and just
Yeah.
get into it. Dusty, I don't think he'll be able to make it to the show tonight. So let's just
Yeah.
talk a bit longer with ACRacebest, our surprise guest tonight.
Hello.
Surprise!
So
Love all you people
Race,
out there.
you're not
Yeah.
making a documentary. Tell me,
Well-
what was you, or are you?
I'm making a documentary about
Making a
people who make
documentary.
documentaries.
Documentaryception.
Yeah.
Make sure you got
Yeah.
an exhibit to actually narrate it for you.
Yeah. So what were you gonna ask, sir?
What was your out of 10, and also your own opinion? What do you think about the BronyCon documentary?
Let's see. Well, first off, I overall enjoyed it. I thought the direction that they went, I thought there were some good stories that turned out very good. In whatever they were trying to get at, improve. I'm staying vague because I actually talked to some of their staff. They're like, yeah, but don't give away too much. Okay. But no, like, I mean, overall, I'd have to say that, first off, one thing I think we should clear up is that it was actually a rough draft version of it. So there's still work that had to be done. There were a couple of edits in there that seemed kind of funky. Effects, I know Saber and I talked about, that seemed like, it makes you feel like it's an alien specimen.
But why?
But why?
But then there, like, I thought that the content within was pretty good. Obviously, the content builds upon itself, where you follow a story. They did one where they follow. I forget what he had. What was that one guy? Do you remember?
Which one?
It was the guy with the hat. And he
Oh,
went,
the guy in UK.
Oh, the guy with Asperger's?
Yeah, that. And then, like, the whole time he was talking about how, not to give, again, too much away, but he basically talks about his struggles, and then you kind of get to see how the convention affects him, and positively. And I thought, like, stuff like that was just awesome. But, I mean, overall, I think it would still, you'd have to see the final to see what fixes they do. I know there were a couple, and you guys can back me up on this, and there were a couple incredibly awkward moments watching the Brony documentary.
But why?
Is that all you're gonna say?
But why?
Is that it?
No, I can give meaningful feedback as well. But yeah, in a way, Race, what you said is true. The documentary itself has some interesting stories in it. I think they can definitely trim some fat and clean it up. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad by any means.
It's not bad, but it's not going to do anything.
I mean, as far as like, it's more like, if it serves anything, it's going to be an intro video to non-bronies, a very brief intro video that hopefully, because there are some things in the movie where it's like, well, I wish you would have spent more time explaining that, or, okay, these are just 6 or 7 stories of people, and you're telling them about how those shows impacted them, which is, that's cool and all. But there's so many things you could have followed up with, like telling about Tombstone, what he's doing in the future with his career.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I felt like some of the stories kind of ended abruptly.
Yeah.
Others weren't really. I feel like it could have been structured better by how they pieced everything together. Because there's some points where they'll go back to a story and you're like, oh, I forgot about this person. So I think I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying that there were certain things that they could have, I think, pieced it together a little bit better so it had a better flow.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
that's hard to pull off with documentaries that are only with footage of interviews or people doing things. Like there isn't any narration in the documentary.
Yeah, and from what I can tell, I don't know if that's how it's going to
Yeah,
remain.
I don't think they're going to have narration because
You
it's
don't
not that
think
type of documentary.
It's
No.
self-explanation narration where
Yeah, that's true. It never felt like anything was missing as far as
Because it's the same way that Trekkies was set up. If you've ever seen Trekkies,
it's true life.
It's exactly
it's
like
it's
that.
like episode of True Life where you don't need narration, maybe a caption here or there. That's about it. I just once again they have a lot of things they need to clean up on, make it look nicer. A lot of checks and balances with footage and audio and storyboarding. But there's some pretty cool things in there. Like there's an animation in there.
Oh yes.
Where they actually animated John Delancey as a pony, and he's explaining things like the first part was the beginning of the show, and these animations are about like a minute or so long, but I mean they're very well done. You can tell that whoever was working on them, which I won't reveal, did a good job. But it seemed kind of inconsistent to go from the real life to animation so quickly. That's my complaint. Is it consistently speaking, they should have made the beginning an animation or something like the intro, and then go into the human part of it. But they keep going back and forth, and it's a very drastic jump. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. I wouldn't have done it that way. That's the way they're going to be doing it. So, whatever.
I see people saying that Morgan Freeman should be the narrator, and it's funny because whenever I think of Morgan Freeman narrating, all I can think of is
March the Penguins.
No, no, I was gonna say the oh crap, what's that End of the World movie?
Bruce Willis Almighty.
No, not Armageddon.
End of the World movie.
It was the alien one.
Signs.
No.
No. War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
always think of
War of
that
the
whenever I
Worlds.
think of like Morgan Freeman. Like, just you see this little bubble of us, bronies in a bubble of water, and then we grow.
Gatorade.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that we gotta remember is, and that's one thing I gotta say is, for a lot of people who get on the Brony bandwagon, it takes them some time to realize that, sometimes we get so carried away with ourselves that we think we're our own separate species of creature, when it's like, no, you're a human.
Are we not?
Not
Are
yet.
we truly not?
Not yet. Working on that wing evolution.
Oh, thank God. I need a tail and ears.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're gonna totally ruin the cosplay economy,
Oh, that's a good point.
man. Gotta think these things out, dude. Romney's got my back.
Yeah, I mean, how can we truly bro hoof without hoofs? That's what I ask.
Coconuts.
Huh.
Guess we could.
Monty Python reference? Yes, I did. I just went there. But yeah, overall the documentary was. I mean, it's not going to hurt the fandom because I'm going later best that when people are like, oh no, it's an exploitation documentary of Brony saying why we're a bunch of freaks. As far as that goes, it's not looking to be that way at all. There's some meaningful stories in there, like the fellow Alex who talks about being from North Carolina and getting beaten up for liking ponies. That was meaningful.
Yeah, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, well, he's in a pretty rough part of the
Yeah,
country.
he's on the edge of North Carolina, in the middle of the Appalachian Mountains, where nothing's there.
Then there's that Lyle
Yeah.
kid who's a 16-year-old Brony who's with his parents, and then the German ones who were a couple, and they met at GalaCon, or they met and they went to GalaCon or something like that. There's some good stories out there. It's just that, and this is me saying it. Once again, keep in mind that I'm a Brony who has done a ton of research, so I obviously know a lot. I didn't learn anything from that documentary that I didn't already know. Now, there's a bunch of you out there who aren't as in depth with research as I am, so it might be like, oh, I learned something new about the Brony fandom. But for most of those stories, it's just a bunch of episodes of True Life taped together, and then with some custom animations thrown in.
I learned something.
What?
That a certain Israeli Brony who makes music needs captions.
Yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
When
When Tombstone was talking in the documentary, they actually had to provide him captions so you can understand them, which is ludicrous because we already can't understand.
I've never needed those for Brony's
Yeah.
React. I'm just saying.
Never needed them.
Has
Never needed
anybody ever said in the comments that Tombstone was hard to understand?
No.
them. No.
Wow. Yeah.
Here, let us provide you with some misspelled captions for you.
They're misspelled too.
They misspelled a couple of the captions under Tombstone when he was talking.
That was just funny.
That was hilarious. AC pumped me in the shoulder and goes, "Look, they spelled where wrong," and I was like, "LOL."
Oh yeah, we were having a little bit too much fun during it.
Yeah, we were dying laughing. There were times you cracked me up, and then Draft as well cracking me up. But hey, let's talk about the Q&A.
Yeah, the Q&A.
And then we'll wrap it up here. Actually, Dusty just showed up. Let me go and pull him in here. We'll go on until 11 o'clock.
Whoa, 11.
If you're more available
Way
for
past
that.
our bedtime.
What's a bedtime? I haven't had a bedtime in forever.
19 minutes, right?
Yeah, we'll go on for a few, 19. We didn't have an episode last week, so I'm taking the liberty of streaming for the next 24 hours straight.
Oh my.
Jax, cut me some slack, alright? Gosh.
Dusty, let's see if he gets a hold of him.
I just want to make one mention right before Dusty does.
Sure, go ahead.
Is that I thought EQLA couldn't have started better than with, hey, someone's getting married.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody proposed on the stage at the opening ceremonies and said if it wasn't for the fandom, I would have met the love of my life. And I'm like, that's beautiful. That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's when I turned to Saberspark and got on one knee. It's like, it's just time.
You're enforcing the OTP.
Oh my god, I was like dying. I had my hands in my mouth and I was tearing up. And I said, "Oh my god, I love these lollipop finger ring thingies and
ring pops."
Yeah, I love ring pops.
That's all I can afford. Hey, Dusty.
Dusty.
Yo.
How's it going, bro?
Oh.
You okay?
Oh, just work.
Long day?
Yeah, long day. When you start at 10, supposed to be off at 5, and the partner who's supposed to be working the counter with you calls in stupid.
What?
And the boss comes to you with big puppy eyes and says, "Can you work late?" Sure, why not?
Oh.
So I just put in a 9.5 hour shift.
You're a savior to us all, Dusty.
Yes, it's what I do. It's why I'm manly.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Well, we're just chatting here with we're just chatting about EQLA. We're talking about the Q&A session for the BronyCon documentary screening. We're just just sharing our thoughts and everything. So before we get into that, I want to just go back. EQLA, you've been to a couple of conventions this summer. How would you rate it? How would you rate it amongst the others?
As a smaller convention, I thought it was run very well. There were no discernible problems that I saw. And the venue was awesome. I think there plenty of room to expand, and they had security and registration and everything pretty much set. So I thought it was a very well-run con.
Excellent.
Had an awesome time.
Excellent. Very good. I felt the exact same ways. I actually was kind of taken back that there was absolutely no drama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I didn't think it was possible.
There was a bit of things going on in the background. From people I've talked to, the vendor room wasn't shut on time, so a lot of the vendors were stuck in there until late when they had things they wanted to do or dinner to go see, things like that. Some of the things, there's a little things that need to be taken care of, but they'll get it right.
All right, well, tell me this. What were some of the highlights of the con for you? For the entire weekend.
For the entire weekend? Okay. Well, it starts off early when, M.A. Larson texts you. It's like, "Where are you? We're having beer." Be right there. So, yeah. So it was Thursday evening sitting at downtown Disney Hard Rock Cafe with M.A. Larson and Megan McCarthy and Andrea Libman and AC and a lot of people just sitting there drinking beers and having a great time.
Yes.
I think we shut that place down. I think it was what was it? 2 a.m. when we split there?
It was at least 1:30 because I know I didn't get home
1:30.
until at least 1:30.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was late.
Yeah, so we walked back to the hotel and crashed, and then Friday we all get into Disneyland and start riding all the rides.
Golly.
Yeah.
That's why Saber's voice is gone, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still.
Taking silly videos of Saberspark screaming like a little school filly on everything.
Dusty telling me to man up, and I'm like, I can't. I'm scared. Terrified.
Man up.
Oh, but as far as okay, Dusty, you get approached a lot at these conventions. For this convention, what was the person who approached you to, like, as far as sentiment goes? Were there any moments that really stood out to you, saying, this person came up to me and it really meant a lot with what they had to say?
Let me think. Well, it's not so much what people had to say. It's that this one kid came up to me, I think it was Saturday, and said, Dusty, I've been looking for you. It's like, okay. So he gives me a little block of wood that looked like a plaque, which he had painted my OC on, and just gave it to me. And I was like, oh, that just hit me hard. It was awesome.
That's
and then
awesome.
Another kid came up to me and gave me a watercolor painting he did of my OC with a microphone. So it was like, that was awesome. I mean, it's just, one of those hits you in the heart, that what you do means so much to those people. And those were wonderful moments.
Awesome.
Tell me, the BronyCon documentary screening, we already went over that. What would you, how would you rate that as far as, like, what did you think about it? Good, the good and the bad.
There was something on the screen that was good. I don't want to knock them too much because it was one of those things where, okay, they said that was 80% done. I didn't believe it. I thought it was like about 60% done. There was a lot of the animations that weren't done. They hadn't even had John Delancey's interview in there yet. It was very disjointed from a movie-going standpoint. I'm sitting there watching the movie, and it flipped back and forth between the storylines to a point where I couldn't even follow it. I was like, okay, where's this character again? Why is this character here? What's going on? And then the movie ended. It was like, huh? Where's the ending? Where's the story wrap up? And it was one of those things where I was looking at it going up, well, okay, they said it's not done yet, and we'll see what's going on later when they re-edit it. And they said they had edited an hour and a half out of it just to get that cut. And I was like, well, I think something in an hour and a half should have been left in. I mean, it's one of those things where, I can't wait to see the finished product. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, Brokov said that, or Brokov or whatever, said they interviewed Lauren for 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like you only use about, a maximum of maybe 5 minutes of footage or so.
Well, Lauren's interview was cut into 3 different areas. I mean, the interview had 3 different episodes in the movie. So, yeah. And then they haven't done John yet. So, I mean, maybe John's interview is going to tie in a whole bunch of stuff.
Here's hoping. There might be some very important adhesive that they're missing right now. Mm-hmm. But that would have been nice if we knew what that was exactly before.
Yeah, it just felt very disjointed, like it wasn't completed yet. And of course, it wasn't completed. So We'll see what happens.
Time will tell.
Mm-hmm.
But the Q&A session afterwards that followed,
that
was frustrating. And I might say, I'm not bringing it up just to bash him at all, and that's not the point. I'm just sharing the experience so you all can get an idea for those who weren't there, who are in the chat right now. The screening lasted for about an hour. Lauren and Tara and John Delancey wasn't there. He was at a Star Trek convention. Mm-hmm. And then some of the other staff members of the BronyCon documentary, or the Bronies documentary, including Laurent and, of course, Brokov, who's the voice, apparently, of the team. They were there taking some questions. And here's the problem, is when you pay for this, Q&A session, you kind of expect to have some questions asked. At least half the questions weren't even questions to start off. It's off the bat, half the questions were just people saying either thank you or how do I become famous right off the bat. Like that was at least 3/4 of the questions. That was, I don't know. I kind of expected a few more questions. But here's something y'all might get a kick out of. Chat. Hot Diggity Demon was in the screening.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, so those who are like, oh god, Hot Diggity Demon's not a brony, he doesn't care. Yeah, think about that. He actually went to the screening. And he actually sat down and watched it. And at the very end, during the Q&A, he raised his hand and had to have overwhelming support by the people sitting around him, pointing to him, until they finally acknowledged him and answered his question. The question was, I believe, was there any footage that you didn't want to use because it made Bronies not look good? As in, are you making this film just positive, just so Bronies will enjoy it?
Right.
And Brakov had kind of a hard time answering that. In a way, the answer was, we're trying to tell a story, so if anything that hinders it, we won't include it. So
Yeah, I think he initially did say no. Like, no, there wasn't anything that we had to cut.
he said no bad footage, of course, and I wouldn't expect it to be bad footage. I mean, Bronies look bad unless, you know, it's like someone naked holding a pony toy, and it's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. But, you know, we won't use that footage. But
I, on the other hand, would.
Just because you're that kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm the kind of... Okay, yeah.
But
you're the kind of guy.
But the same thing happened with Saber when he was trying to ask a question, is that people were pointing to him.
Yep.
I didn't know that, actually. I had no idea.
People are pointing to you, and then you let Draft take the question. So
yeah, my voice was gone, and Draft he's a better speaker when it comes to these kind of things, and Draft just laid it on him. He's like, this screening is for a bunch of biased bronies. How do you think the general public of non-bronies receive this? Have you ever thought about having a screening for a bunch of non-bronies? You know, it's just, in a way, it's just film being catered to bronies just so you can get a positive response and, you know, stuff like that. And Brakov had a hard time answering that as well because, I mean, I don't know. Once again, this film won't hurt bronies, and I think any bronies will enjoy it. I mean, I'll enjoy the final part when it's done. I think it'll be very entertaining. And my friend Scott and I, we talked about that a while back, and we both agreed that this film will be entertaining. But as far as educational, no, not really. At least I didn't see anything educationally redeeming about it. I think I heard the word stigma once, and that's something you could have gone more into. But once again, the documentary's not over. John Delancey could definitely glue these pieces together and make me eat my words. So here's hoping that actually happens, because last thing I want is the bronies to be complaining over this stuff and go to a civil war about it.
Yeah. Why not?
Ha!
Oh, yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah, I mean, going on it again, I felt like overall, just going back to the Q&A, unfortunately, kind of like what you were talking about, is I felt like I could probably count the number of good questions about the documentary itself on one hand. There were also, given some of the people that were upon the chairs in front of us, the questions, some of them were questions that could have easily been asked during panels at the convention.
Yep.
So I thought, especially when the price that some people paid to, essentially have that Q&A, I thought that, there were, like you said, I felt like there could have been a definite use of moderation for the questions and a more structured way, because there were people who had their hands up for the whole hour that never got their questions asked, simply because they just did it randomly.
And one other thing, and this is the last thing I'll end off this documentary Q&A thing about, is the one thing about the documentary is the amount of money that was spent on it does not show. And once again, it's not complete. It's not over yet, but I kind of expect a little bit more shebang-a-bang for the amount of money that was spent on it.
Ah.
I don't know.
That's what you're expecting.
Shebang-a-bang.
Shebang-a-bang.
That's my favorite Mexican restaurant. But, yeah, La Shebang-a-bang. I'm sorry.
What?
It's a Mexican
I
restaurant.
I don't know.
It's getting late. This time changes are messing with me.
I think he's sleep talking at this point, Dusty.
Yeah, I've been asleep for the last hour and a half, actually. Oh, Dusty, tell the sleep story.
The what?
The sleep talk story.
Oh, God. So, get this, gang. You're going to love it. So, I get the hotel room across the street from the convention center. It's cheap. It's awesome. It's a little hotel. It's right next to Disneyland. So, I get in, Saber gets in, and Screwball, my partner, gets in. So, before we go to sleep, both of them say, oh, we talk in our sleep. What? You talk in your sleep? What, we talk in our sleep? Okay, fine, whatever. So, we go to bed, and 3 in the morning or something, Screwy just calls out in the middle of the night, no, Super Pinky, no. And Saber goes, she's fine, dude, go back to bed. He goes, okay, and they both immediately start snoring. Like, neither of them woke up. It was like, the heck was that?
Tell the other one now. The other one's the
I'm
best.
just imagining Dusty's face through all of this. Just like, God, why? Come on.
Yeah. What other one?
The one where Screwball says, "Let's find a cure."
Oh God, yeah. So the next night, he's like, Screwball has like laid down and is napping or something, and then you two were talking about, finding a cure for sleep talking, and he's sleeping, right? And you're talking to me about it, and all of a sudden he like sits up with his eyes closed and says, "Let's find a cure for that right now." So I take my left arm, shove him in in the chest back. That's to go back to sleep, Screwy. Okay.
Oh God, Screwball. Sleep talkers unite.
He really is my minion. He really is.
Oh man.
All right. Well, before we wrap the show up here, is there anything you all want to share, like personal moments or favorite moments from EQLA, or anything you want to share at all? And this is open mic at this point.
Oh, dude. Let me. You know what? It was a huge privilege to Gangnam Style right over Celestia.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw that video
Oh
finally.
man, she was. Oh. How old is she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Still
All
out.
right, I hear you. Skype me.
She's about that. Yeah.
Right. All right.
I'm not telling you.
Yes, you will.
I know, but I ain't telling you.
Tell me.
Oh.
One way or another, I'm gonna find out. I will find out if it kills me. All right.
Yeah.
I definitely. One of my moments, treasured moments, was, people come up to you and they tell you how much you appreciate, or they appreciate your work.
You appreciate them.
How much? Yeah. Well, everyone asks me, how much do you like my fanfic? Perfect. No. Yeah. They come up and shake your hand, ask for an autograph, ask for a picture, and that stuff always blows me away. And one guy came up to me and he was like, "ACRacebest, I'm so excited I found you." And we talked for a little bit and he's like, "Yeah, I'm actually from Argentina. I flew all the way out here so I can meet you." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, I seriously couldn't believe when he said that. And I was like, that is
Crazy.
amazing. Yeah, and I gave that guy the biggest hug. I was like, "To all you Argentina Brony fans out there, rock on." I just, that really touched me.
That is pretty awesome. That is really awesome. Sure, you didn't say Arkansas by mistake.
Yeah.
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'm from Arkansas. I'm from Argentina.
There's a city of Argentina next to Anaheim.
City of Argentina. I walked all the way over here. That's what I'm saying. That's what film's all about. Pale, what about you?
Yeah, I definitely. There was a lot of people I met for the first time there, like Golden Fox and his girlfriend, My Tokyo Kitty. Met them for the first time, and he's actually somebody I've been talking to since like November of last year. So it was nice seeing him. And I also saw Sir Pony Lancelot, who makes like all my vectors and stuff. So it was nice seeing him finally.
Nice.
And also Kari-chan, Karina, my friend who does a bunch of commissions for me. She's really great. I definitely like seeing her. But compared to the other cons, I met a lot of new people at this one.
Yeah.
So.
Well, BronyCon was a big initial, shock of meeting everybody. And the other ones afterwards just kind of catching up with the ones who didn't make the BronyCon. At least that's how it was for me.
Okay, yeah, I see.
A bunch of nobodies like ACRacebest.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm just saying, man, bro, dog. I'm just saying. Man, I'm being real. No, but seriously, these conventions, they really strike me as just big old family reunions for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much, as it's going right now.
I mean, it's just great to see everybody all over again. That's my favorite part, just seeing the friends. That's it. If someone said, these panels are, they're fun and all, but it's just being with your buddies and having good times and laughing. That makes it worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
As I've said on my show,
I'm gonna steal it.
Go to see your friends and have fun. Everything else is icing on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unless you're diabetic.
Also, I actually got time to actually buy some stuff at this con because I bought a couple of prints and some buttons.
Yeah, actually, you guys had time. Period. You were able to do stuff this time.
Yeah, we actually had time to walk around. It was weird. But even then, even though we had technically this is our day to chill out, even then it's like you still find yourself being busy. Like, I don't know.
I noticed you were doing a lot of running around.
It's kind of weird. Like, there's a certain level of I guess being quote unquote famous, and which is a dumb word to use because once again, big fish in a small pond. But you have all these people walking up to you saying, "Oh, cool, I love your work." But then you have those who are a bit more dedicated, following you around everywhere, and it's like, how can I kindly tell you to please leave me alone? I hate to say it. I'm just being real. I am the kind of person where I like to hang out with my small group of friends for the most part. So, like when we walked out of EQLA after it was shut down, we were all going to get dinner together for the EFR team. And we went to near our hotel, and there were like about 20 people following the entire group. And Dusty's like, "This isn't happening. Go away."
Yeah, I actually turned around. We get to this little hotel, which is across the street, right? And there's all these people following us. And because M.A. Larson and
Megan McCarthy
were with us, right? So there's like 20 bronies following us across the street down to my hotel, and we're sitting in front of the hotel, and the guy who's behind the counter just walks out, and I'm going, "Oh, he's coming. He's going to start getting..." I just turn right around to everybody. Like, "Look, if you're not part of my group, leave, because I'm not getting thrown out of this hotel for you people. Go."
Right.
And they went, "Oh, okay," turned around and walked away. It's like, the Dusty has spoken. Leave.
Oh, there's no disputing the Dusty.
Disperse
now.
Right now. But it was fun. It was great.
They went out into the night.
They never were seen again.
Spies in the night.
I thought they were a ride home. All right. Well, on that note, guys.
Saber, do I have to pay for this now?
Of course, no. It's on your grandma. No. But I'm just being a dick. All right, guys. Well, thank you both for coming onto the show for this.
Absolutely. I'd have been here earlier, but stupid.
Life comes up, man, and it gets priority. It gets priority.
Always fun. Always fun.
And we look forward to seeing you guys at the next con, whenever that may be. It sounds like Unicon sounds hopeful.
Las Vegas.
Dusty's going to it. AC, something tells me. I mean, would you be able to make it out if you could?
It's like I always tell people, it comes down to time and money. But that's going to be a difficult one for me to not go to, since it is just a state away.
Mm-hmm. How long of a drive is it?
About 4.5 hours.
See, that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
That's like a Nashville drive for me.
No, after Seattle, nothing's that bad.
Massachusetts?
Wow.
You win this round, Saber. No, but all right, guys. Well, it's good seeing you all again at the con.
Yes.
Thanks for having. Thanks for being on the show. And
absolutely.
And we will, catch up later.
Okay.
All right. See you guys.
Yeah.
All
right. And then there were two. All right.
Race is still here.
Son of a bee. Well, never mind.
But, why don't you do some shout-outs for the shows?
Yeah, well, first off, there's one where my friend Lisa, who drew some stuff up for us for our documentary, she's working on something called the Luna Game. And here, let me get the trailer here. I'm just going to post in the chat because I got to wrap the episode up pretty quickly. But she's working on a new show. That's the link to it. It's called the Luna Games. Go check it out, guys. The Luna Game. What else is going on? Okay, so let me go ahead and go to EFR, and we'll do some shout-outs for the week of episodes going down. Programs, click. All right, so guys, you know the drill. Stay Brony, my friends, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All these are at Eastern Standard Time, all right? Don't forget. All of these, for me, the times I'm giving out are EST, Eastern Standard Time. Reading Rainboom, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. QDR Crusaders, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Equestrian Choir, who they recently had their big season finale.
Yeah, they had a big
they tapped
showing last night.
They clocked out at like 4 times their average audience numbers, which is great. Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Sketchy Sounds Live Songcast, Thursdays at 5 p.m. Brony Breakdown, of course, Thursdays at 10 p.m. Which is wrong. It's actually 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Lunar Republic Takeover, Fridays at 7 p.m. Mixology with DJ One Trick, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Michelle Krieber, Saturday Night Songs, Saturdays at 10 p.m. Pegasus Live, Sundays at 10 p.m. So that's the shows going on. I'm thinking of other shout-outs worth... I really can't think of anything else. I think that's it. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up this week for the show. Love you all. Thanks for the support. And we will see you all next time, all right? As far as next week goes for guest, Still trying to figure that one out. Cause,
Are we still going to try Ellie Monty?
Yeah, I think she might be able to make it. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check with her. But, all right, I'll update you all throughout the week. Expect this episode to be uploaded tomorrow on EFR's channel.
You always say that.
I swear it this time. All right, talk to you all later. Have a good week.
Bye.